We're heading right there.
So today is day 7 of our cruise on the Disney Wonder, and we kind of decided to sleep in just a little bit today since there isn't too much on the schedule, and it didn't really happen because we ended up getting up around 9.
Well, we had 1 hour time change too.
Yes, so we had to move our clocks forward 1 hour, so we basically got up around 8, but to us that's not really sleeping in. So we did get up at 9, and we had a late breakfast, and then after breakfast we went to the Walt Disney and America's National Park discussion. I don't remember who led the discussion, but he is a Disney historian, and it was very informative. Kind of talked about how Disney is a strong advocate of the national parks around the U.S., and how he also incorporated that into his Disney theme parks and the way he did his work. So I highly recommend that if you decide to come on to the Wonder, and if the discussion is also available to you, I definitely recommend that you check it out. So after the discussion, we ran across this scrapbooking event, and they give you a little sheet of paper. I'm big into scrapbooking, so this was like a goldmine for me, since these sheets are often quite expensive. So they give you each a sheet of paper. So my husband got one, and as did I, but we decided to just kind of share the one sheet. And since we only had about 10 minutes to do this sheet, we cut out some characters from the itinerary and just took some glitter and made some, like, a glitter streak in the sky. So later on when we get home, we'll put our picture in the middle, and it'll be a nice little piece for our scrapbook. Then we ate lunch at the Parrot Cay, which was great. Dessert was really great. And the rest of the day, since it's almost 2:15, I think we're just going to go out on deck 4 and read a book outside, or we may end up just enjoying our afternoon in diversions with a beer. So the afternoon is not planned yet, but we do know that this evening we're going to catch a show, and I believe it's the
Cask Cabaret.
So we're really looking forward to that one. And we also have stargazing. So we also decided to skip dinner at the Parrot Cay tonight with the group, because our schedule is going to conflict with the scheduled dinner. So we're just gonna enjoy dinner at the buffet, which is our first evening enjoying dinner at the buffet.
And we want to catch the beautiful sunset while we have a clear day.
Because most of our dinners are at 5:45, so we miss all the sunsets. And since this cruise has hit a lot of weather, I believe 2 hurricanes, we almost went right into one and decided to kind of change our course to go around it, but we did hit some really bad weather. So I think this is one of the first evenings we do have a sunset, so we don't want to miss that, and we'll see what the rest of the evening has in store.
And we'll see a movie as well.
Oh yes, we're going to go see a movie. What movie are we going to
go
see?
$1 Million Arm.
$1 Million Arm. We've seen a lot of movies on this cruise since we've been spending most of the time indoors because of the weather. But that's fine. I'm not much of a lay out and tan kind of person. But maybe we'll check in with you guys later. We are on deck 4, and they have a few lounge chairs set out for us, and it is very relaxing here. It's a great place to just kind of sit back and read out of the sun. Just enjoy the waves. Who wants to play bingo? We played it a few days ago and didn't win. And it's quite pricey to get a few of the sheets to play. But if you're a die-hard bingos player, it's kind of fun. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. We're heading right there.
It's so windy, I don't think anybody could hear anything we're saying.
All you guys are doing is finding table tennis out here, but we're on the front of the ship, so it's a little windy here. This bubble you can see. So as we're playing, hold up in here, and I'll drop here in the front. So the ship's rocking a little bit. So it's an added challenge difficulty. So windy table tennis, not as easy as it seems.
So a few days ago, we overheard someone mentioning that they need to fill out their postcards and turn it into guest services within the next few days so that the postcards can be sent out to their family members. So we asked guest services what that is all about, and they said that if you give them whatever postcards that you wish to send to your family, they will go ahead and stamp the back of it with the Panama Canal stamp. Of course, you will have to pay for it, but I think it's kind of a cool thing to do, send to your family members and just kind of let them know how much fun you're having on the cruise. And for our cruise, this is our postcard. I'm sure on every cruise line there is a different postcard with whatever picture that will reflect your destination. So I thought this was a kind of a cool thing to do, to send to your family and let them know how your adventure is going. So we just came back from a movie. We saw $1 Million Arm, and it was a fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. And we came back to our stateroom and found champagne. If you're celebrating something, an anniversary, honeymoon, birthday, anything, make sure that you tell the guest services desk about your celebration so that they could send something up to your stateroom. We mentioned that we are on our honeymoon and we found this in our room, so that may be the reason why. So it looks like some of the staff members signed this little sheet for us, which is very cute, and some champagne. So we will dig into that this evening. And as for our little tower, or a towel animal, what do you think that is, Adam? A fox? Cat? No. Maybe it's a cat.
Piggy laying out?
Maybe. But we got 3 chocolates today.
What if it's Miss Piggy laying out?
Oh, it looks a little skinny.
What are you saying about Miss Piggy, Megan?
She's plump. Maybe we should ask our hostess. We should stop her in the hall every day and say, hey, what is this?
You know what the most interesting thing about these is find out how many towels are in there. Should we take it apart and find out?
Yeah, take it apart.
Alright, so.
And then you have to take it, and then you have to put it together.
No! Well, yeah, let me stop by the gift shop to get an origami towel book.
Yes, they do offer classes for towel folding.
Obviously, this is one.
So there's the head.
I'm going to take off the head. There.
There's got to be like two towels in there.
Yeah, here's another.
There's the tail.
And this is one.
That's one?
This is one.
Oh, okay. So how much is in the head?
Okay, let's take apart the head.
Three towels. Now you have to fold it back up. Have fun. Well, that works. There you go, honey. There's our creation. So we're going to order some room service since we kind of missed out on dinner tonight. And we'll check back in tomorrow on day 8. We are on deck 10, checking out the beautiful view. I wish we could go hiking over there. I'd rather do that than lay by the pool.
Get close to the equator, so it's getting a little hotter too.
It's very humid. but it's not.
It's not as I thought.
We're not sweating. It's just a little muggy. And with the wind, it's kind of somewhat comfortable.
Yeah, it's smoother cool breeze coming off the ocean.
There's a lot of people down on deck 9, not too much up here, so that's nice. But everybody on the boat is getting excited. We saw, when we were at lunch, we saw some dolphins down here in the water.
Yeah, it's been about a week since we've seen the dolphins. We were at the zoo last week.
There is a cargo ship. It's actually much closer than it appears on camera. And more land. We're super excited. We're so excited we may stay out here and stare at it all day.
Well, maybe we go to the other side and see some dolphins.
Oh yeah, there was dolphins out here.
Well, that's Panama.
Look how green it is. How excited are you to see land today?
I've already seen land, so I'm kind of over it. Just kidding.
Well then. I'm excited.
You're still recording?
Yes.
Oh, I'm really excited. But we're not getting off the boat.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see it. So, what's that?
Well, you could jump off the boat and run to land, or swim to land.
So I run, get off the boat, and then run up China locks, and then jump in on when we get to the other.
Yeah, you could do that.
I could jump out at the Pacific, swim across the lake, and meet you in the Atlantic.
There you go. So we came into our room and found this bottle of wine. Not too sure why.
So today we are at Animator's Palace, and they have drawings you can do. The other day they did a character drawing of Mickey. Today we're going to do a character drawing of Stitch. So they give you a piece of paper and a pencil, and then we're going to follow along in the tutorial on the screen with an instructor. That's a good one.
There we go, a little better, right? Thanks so much, Mikey.
So like Megan said, we're going to Palo tonight. Just look how beautiful she is. Let's hear it for everyone. Woo, 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 woo. You excited for tonight?
Yes. Heard some really good things about the Palo.
That's they have the steaming spot of all.
Did you enjoy dinner at the Palo?
Oh,
Which is the favorite.
that was a lovely dinner at the Palo.
I know.
Very lovely. Class of elegance on the ship. Hands down, if I'm going to do this, I would at least do one night, if not multiple nights. The service is spectacular, the food is amazing, the best. The taste on the ship by far, and the chefs are great as well.
Very professional.
Extremely professional.
And we are extremely full and ready to go back to our room and change so we can walk the deck because we are now in Panama City.
Yes, we are just docked in Panama City. So tomorrow morning we'll be up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the path through the Panama Canal. And
To the Atlantic.
yes, to the Atlantic. So tonight is the farewell to the Pacific party, and we go to the Atlantic Ocean on our way to Cartagena, and then Cozumel, and then eventually at the end of the week, dock in Port Canaveral, Florida.
I just have to add that when I walked into the bathroom just now, I found a tub full of rose petals. So maybe we should search our whole stateroom to see what other surprises Winnie has for us. Whoop!
That would...
That's the soap.
So as we enter the room, we find 2 robes, bathrobes, plush bathrobes hanging here. And then if you go to the floor, some slippers to wear with the bathrobes.
Nice.
And as you come into the room further, our bottle of wine that we had talked about earlier, we find here in some ice with 2 glasses from our hostess that says, "For Adam and Megan, it's a good night tonight. We almost reached Panama. Here's a special gift for 2 of you. Hope you will like it. Enjoy. Winnie, our hostess."
I love Winnie. She's so great.
And then as we go to the bed, our tomorrow next day navigator, along with the pamphlet on the Panama Canal,
Aww.
and
Doves.
2 turtle doves with 2 white chocolate hearts.
See, we know what these are. 2 doves. And we have different chocolate today. White chocolate. Aw, that is so sweet. There's Panama City. There's the Palo staff cleaning up after us. We sat right there. So we are planning on getting up around 4 to be out here on deck by 5 or 5:30 because the Panama Canal pilots will be boarding our boats around 5:30 in the morning to take us through the Panama Canal. So we don't want to miss anything since it's been a long ride out here, whole week of just anticipation of getting to land and seeing civilization. So we're really excited to see everything and enjoy the Atlantic. Adam seems to have found something interesting. Oh, the boat. Wow. What are they doing? Oh, you know what? Remember when the captain mentioned that there's going to be a whole bunch of boats waiting to go through the Panama Canal with us? So, oh, they're all over the place. So there's one right next to us. There's one out in the distance. It looks further away in the camera than it really is. There's one right there. And it looks like there's 2 more over there. Oh, and then there's another one right over there.
So to get through the Panama Canal, you gotta pay money, obviously. And then you have a scheduled time, and we weren't able to go through any, since we missed the 2 ports. We were thinking maybe we could get through earlier and stop at some other places on the other side through the Atlantic, but we weren't able to because we have a scheduled time, and our time is tomorrow morning, along with these other boats out here. So that's why we're anchoring tonight. And as Megan said, the pilots will board in the morning, and I'm sure we have our each time slide to go through, and we'll go through one by one, or we'll find out tomorrow.
Yes, we're very excited. Very excited. So I'm sure this will look completely different in the morning when the sun comes up. We're also excited to see a sunrise. We have never been up during this cruise early enough to see a sunrise, and hopefully there isn't too much cloud cover so that we can see the sunrise. So we'll see.